Good morning. Security has been stepped up in Paris today ahead of a unity rally in the wake of terror attacks in the city. World leaders are to march with up to 1 million French citizens in a show of unity after 3 days of shootings that left 17 people dead. Well, people are already gathering at the Place de la République. Our diplomatic correspondent John Ray is there. So, John, what can we expect?
Well, as you can see here this morning, the crowd is already a large one. Public transport is free. The French government want as many people from as many walks of life to come to the Place de la République to let out, in the words of the Prime Minister here, a great cry for freedom. We just passed a group of French farmers driving their tractors down a boulevard to get here. They, in particular, Paris in general, knows, of course, how to hold a big demonstration, but I think they will never have witnessed anything quite like this before. At the end of a traumatic week, the best chance, perhaps the only chance, to really demonstrate national unity. But tension is still very high in this capital. There are many world leaders coming here, as you say. Above all, this is a massive security operation. At the end of a very, very violent and bloody week, they want this to pass off peacefully.
OK, John Ray in Paris, thank you. A video has emerged of a man thought to be the militant at the centre of the kosher supermarket siege in which 4 people died. Amedy Coulibaly died in a dramatic police shootout on Friday. Well, meanwhile, the hunt continues for his partner, who is believed to have left France for Syria. Robin Dwyer reports.
This is the video apparently showing the man suspected of carrying out the attack on a kosher deli in Paris. A man thought to be Amedy Coulibaly claims to have orchestrated the attacks in connection with the 2 Kouachi brothers. It suggests a level of planning previously not made public. Security forces are yet to track down his partner, Hayat Boumediene, also a suspect in that attack. But she's now thought to be in Syria and left France before it took place. The 4 who died in the supermarket in Porte de Vincennes have now been named. 23-year-old deli employee Johan Cohen is thought to have died trying to protect a toddler from the gunman. 45-year-old Philippe Brum, 22-year-old student Yoav Hattab and 64-year-old François-Michel Sada were all killed in the attack. Millions worldwide are expected to join marches remembering them, and the 13 others who died during 3 days of terror. Robin Dwyer, ITV News.
Well, as Robin mentioned, there are other rallies taking place around the world to show solidarity with France. Sergio Caria is in Trafalgar Square. Sergio, what's happening here in Britain then?
Yes, well, there's already been a vigil that's been held here at Trafalgar Square, and a small memorial of pens, pencils and notebooks lying tribute to those that were killed in Paris. But today, from 4 o'clock this afternoon, in a further show of support, parts of the square, as well as several other London landmarks, will be lit up in red, white and blue, the colours of the French flag. The fountain here will rotate those colours. The flag will be beamed onto the front of the National Gallery. And to coincide with those unity rallies across France, there will also be a gathering here. London Bridge is also expected to be lit up in the colours before going dark. It is the capital's way of saying to France that we stand in shoulder to shoulder with you.
Sergio, thank you. In other news, 57 people have been killed in southern Pakistan after a head-on crash between a bus and a petrol tanker. Both vehicles burst into flames just outside the city of Karachi. Reports suggest the tanker was speeding on the wrong side of the road. And rescue teams searching for 2 men missing in the sea in Brighton have found a second body. It's believed to be Dan Nichols, who was swept away with his friend Freddie Reynolds early yesterday morning. Police say the pair had been standing at the water's edge as a dare. That's it. More at 7:15.
Warm outlook. Worcester Bosch sponsors ITV National Weather.
Hello, good morning. It's been a fairly fine start across southern and southeastern parts of the UK, but waiting out in the wings is the next Atlantic low, and that is already beginning to show its hand across northern parts of Britain. Here it's going to be much cloudier through this afternoon with outbreaks of rain. Some of that rain will be quite heavy, and also it could turn to snow up over the high ground in Scotland, and even across the south it will start to cloud over here as well. Spits and spots of rain out towards parts of western Wales and the southwest of England. Across East Anglia and the southeast, we're talking bright spells rather than sunny spells by the end of the day. Temperatures are where they should be for this time of year, between 6 and 9 degrees Celsius, but factor in the wind and it will feel quite cold. Wrap up warm, have a good day.
A warm outlook. Worcester Bosch sponsors ITV National Weather.